Also because they're just like, go here, go here, go here, go here, go here. And, like, these quests are fine, because the story's kind of okay with them. But holy crap, man, the amount of this way across the desert, that way across the desert, back, forth, that there is in this game, it's a little obscene at some points. Colonel Moore, where you at? Are you in here, Colonel? No, you are not. Where are you, Colonel Moore? Colonel.
Report. Is Mr. House still a threat?
I killed Mr. House.
Then that's one more nuisance we won't have to worry about. Good work.
Yes.
Our efforts haven't gone unnoticed either. The brass have been throwing around the idea of having the president visit the dam for a while now, to rally the troops and boost morale and such.
Oh, that's bad.
With our recent achievements, they finally feel secure enough to stage the damn thing. But while it's being planned, I have one last mission for you. Several years ago, we managed to wrest the Helios 1 solar power station from the Brotherhood of Steel chapter local to this area. It was a crushing victory, but no one's heard a peep from the Brotherhood since. Most people assume the Brotherhood is scattered and not a threat. Recently, we've had scouts go missing in an area west of Helios, and I'm concerned that the Brotherhood is involved. I want you to find them, and once you do, finish them for good. Any questions?
I thought the Brotherhood were all wiped out at Helios 1. How could they have survived? Is there any peaceful resolution to this?
No. Just because you secured the aid of the Khans, assuming they don't try to kill us, don't think the Brotherhood will be so easily swayed.
I'm already a member of the Brotherhood, though. I can negotiate on their behalf.
Us. There can be no compromise. Anything else?
No, ma'am.
Dismissed.
Alright, cool. Well, that's a thing.
I need to talk to you about something. If you
Yes. Shoot, buddy.
Any day now? Caesar's going to try to march across Hoover Dam and kick NCR out of the Mojave.
Yes.
We're getting caught up in something important out here. Hell, after how you handled Benny, you're practically right in the middle of all this. I know I'm just along for the ride, but it's made me think about the past.
You know how I walked in and just killed Benny in his bedroom? Arcade, I'm not... What are you talking about?
I wasn't always with the followers. Or with the NCR. My late father was an officer in a group called the Enclave. A remnant of America's pre-war government.
You're from the
Memories
East
being
Coast.
short around here, not a whole lot of people remember them. But they did bad things. Terrorized communities, kidnapped people. Eventually someone stopped them. I was born a few years later at a military base on the coast. A place called Navarro.
Alright, where did the Enclave go?
A lot of different places. I only know what I was told. Some of them were cut down by the NCR and the Brotherhood. Some of them went east. My mother never told me what happened to my father, but she and I went south with some others and integrated into the NCR. When the NCR learned that Enclave personnel had integrated, we kept moving to the fringes. It's one of the reasons why I wound up out here.
What happened to Navarro?
After the Enclave's command structure fell apart, it was only a matter of time before Navarro was overrun by NCR forces. My mother and I left with some of the troopers from my father's old unit, the same people I've kept in contact with over the years. Anyone who didn't get out was killed by the NCR. Even some of the ones who escaped were eventually hunted down by the Brotherhood of Steel.
Oof. Where are you going with all
The
this?
Enclave did a lot of bad things, but there were good people at Navarro. Good people with a lot of experience.
You want them to help us
now?
now?
Alive anymore, but I think they can make a difference in the fight against Caesar.
Say no more, I'll do it.
Great. I'd like you to talk to the old-timers, the remnants. I don't think I could convince them by myself. To them, I'm still a kid. But you're a big part of what's happening out here. When you talk to them, they'll understand how important this all is. I've kept in contact with them over the years, so I know where you can find them. But I doubt they'll open up to you unless I come along. I know I'm not always the most serious guy around, but this means a lot to me. Thanks.
Don't worry, buddy. Let's go do it. This is literally what we've been working towards. This is what we play for! Time to go get some... Oh god, we're gonna stop doing that, because I just realized that's probably really unnerving and nauseating for you guys. But this is what we play for! I'm like a pit bull that's finally gotten to be in the big game. Now. Whoa, 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 whoa. 1 second, friendos. We gotta go talk to people, which means more fast traveling. Oh yeah, the pilot's in Novak. Pretty positive this is the old lady that's a pilot, if I remember correctly. No. Nope, that's Mayonnaise house. Spoon's room. Nope, not helpful.
Those fiend junkies over at Vault 3 been taking some hits. I say kill 'em all. Fine weather for flying. It's times like these that make me miss it all.
Arcade asked me to find you all. I'm reuniting the remnants and they'll need your piloting skills.
Told you everything about us, did he? Well, it's been a while since I've had my hands on the controls of a vertibird. There's a chance I could crash us in the middle of Lake Mead. That place seems to attract aircraft for some reason.
Don't worry, I dread you out of there. I got the perfect shit.
Count me in. I'll be there. My part of the passphrase is dear.
Okay. You know what? How did you like flying the vertibirds?
I was never happier than when I was in the cockpit.
Really?
I was able to go just about
Never.
anywhere and everywhere.
But imagine you have kids.
Only by the fuel I
They didn't
could
make you
carry.
happier?
There were more than a few missions where I took the scenic route home just so I could stay in the air. Caught hell for it every time, but worth it. Some of the things we did were questionable, I know. That's just how it was back then. Figure I've done enough good to make up for any sins, anyhow.
That's actually... That's funny.
Vertibird pilot. 71 missions and only lost one chopper. Rotor malfunction over Klamath. Hard landing, but I walked away.
Alright, cool. Well,
Watch your six
I'll see you
out
later.
there.
What's up?
What's up, Gannon? We got the first person. Alright, on to the second one. Where is number 2? Vault 34 is not where number 2 is. Where the heck are you at? NCR Sharecroppers, you have a tiny house there, and you are in Miguel's pawn shop. Is it Miguel? Is it literally Miguel? Alright, we'll go to the Aerotech offices and we'll see if we can find the guy.
Since my mother died, Daisy's been the only woman in my life. She was the only other woman close to my father, too.
Okay.
She flew him out on over a dozen missions, including his last. I've always been close to Daisy. There have been some good men along the way, but lovers make poor confidants. Daisy never had children of her own, so she was always there to listen. Being in the Enclave didn't mean much to her. She just loved to fly. It broke her heart to be grounded.
It's an important part of her life. Why shouldn't she enjoy it?
As screwed up as it sounds, at least she was a part of something. Granted, it was something admittedly pretty bad, but it was something. If you spent the first half of your life flying Enclave troopers in a vertibird, I suppose picking over pre-war rocket parts doesn't quite compare.
Touche. Alright, where's this freak at? Where's this guy at out here? He's got to be here somewhere. He's in the mountain, isn't he? He's inside the mountain, I bet. Like, straight up. He lives in a hole in the mountain, doesn't he? Oh, yeah, because I vaguely recall this. He's overlooking Vault 34's entrance or some shit like that. So I gotta go around the mountain, because he's on the backside, of course, because you gotta overlook the Vault entrance. You can't just be in a convenient spot. But on the upside, we won't have to fast travel between this guy and the next guy. Anything? Oh god, getting stuck on some rocks on the ground. Cannibal Johnson's cave. Yep, I bet he's here. Bet this is the guy. Cannibal Johnson. This is just... I hate you, Cannibal Johnson.
Well, it's about damn time. What took you... Oh.
Oh? You're expecting someone else?
I've been in the Reaper's shadow for a long time now. And I thought he'd finally showed up to collect. He's just mocking me now.
Arcade asked me to gather the remaining members of the Enclave in the Mojave.
Thought I recognized the fellow with you. So what's this reunion all about then?
He thinks the experience and technology will help resolve the conflict in this region.
Well, now there's an interesting idea. Do a bit of good before we're all dead and forgotten. You can count me in. Oh,
Boom.
in case
I like
Arcade
this guy.
forgot to mention it, there's a 5-word passphrase needed to get into the bunker. My word
Are
is
you all of a sudden sound like you're talking out of a pipe?
appropriate, huh?
If I had to pick anyone who didn't belong in the Enclave, it would definitely be Johnson. He hated what the Enclave was doing. Day to day, week to week, he would question orders, subvert mission objectives, do anything he could to serve without serving. It's amazing he was never court-martialed. He always had good things to say about my father. Said I was like him in a lot of ways. I wish I knew.
Why worry about it? You don't have to be your father.
I grew up without him. I'll always feel like something is missing from my life, but you're right. It's not like I'm the only kid in the wasteland who's grown up without a dad. Johnson always said my father was a good man. If that's the only thing about me that's like him, that's enough for me.
Boom. Good for you, buddy. Now we're gonna go back out to the Mojave and walk to the next guy. Because I don't feel like fast traveling 5 feet. And the next guy's in some houses over here by the NCR sharecroppers, which aren't too terribly far from our current location. Plus, then we're going to walk from there to the gun runners, because I need bullets for this gun. I don't know if you paid attention to our ammo count recently, but 30 or 44 bullets? Not enough. Not enough bullets for everything that's coming up. I mean, I got to go talk to the Brotherhood, and then I got to go work out the problems between the Brotherhood and the NCR, and you know, that could require 0 bullets. Because I have 100 speech, I'm a member of the Brotherhood, and one of the most famous people in the Mojave in the NCR. Other than that, though, you know, it's all just like a turd in the wind. God, that line is so dumb. But it gets people talking about that movie. Dude, they use the line like a turd in the wind. And it's amazing. How did you possibly think that was a good idea to use as a dialogue option? I don't know. Tom Hardy delivers it, and I always joke with a buddy that that's the only reason he's in that movie is because he read that part. He's like, I'm in. I need that in my life. Hey, buddy.
Looks like I forgot to lock the doors again. If you're with the NCR, get out. This place is mine, and I'm not leaving.
I don't want you to leave.
In a while, Arcade. So, what's the point of all this? Can't find any younger mercenaries?
Your advanced level of tech would be useful in setting things between the NCR and the Legion.
You can thank the NCR for that one. Wait, this isn't on behalf of the NCR, is it?
I was hoping that you'd take down the NCR since that's the plan. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, it does. There's not a chance you'll find me helping the NCR in any way. They've caused me too much grief.
So you're not coming?
Oh, I'll come. But depending on the plan, I might not be staying. Keep that in mind. Arcade might have mentioned there's a passphrase needed to get into the bunker. My part is remember.
What did you do when you were in the Enclave?
Heavy weapons trooper. Nothing better than hosing down a target with an excess of bullets and laser fire. By the time I got through with things, not much was left standing. Any morons who didn't run when they saw me coming got what they deserved. Back then, it was war. If we'd been on the winning side, I'd be called a hero.
Do you have something against the NCR?
Like you wouldn't believe. The NCR makes a habit out of wrecking homes. I came out here to get away from them. Didn't work out so well.
I can tell.
Next thing I know,
considering
I'm
they live like across the street
land.
from you.
Never mind that I already been living here for years.
Goodbye. I'll see you later, buddy.
Moreno took the fall of the Enclave hard. He never questioned his orders, never questioned the legitimacy of what the Enclave was doing. To him, it was all one unbroken chain, from Washington to Richardson. When we left Navarro, I remember looking up at Moreno. He said, "Kiss America goodbye, boys." When we left the Enclave behind, the love in him burned itself out. Now there's just a bitter old man left.
It'll be too hard on him. It's part of who he is.
I suppose you're right. When you're part of something for that long, maybe it's impossible to let go without losing part of yourself. Moreno may be a stubborn son of a bitch, but at least he's loyal.
True. And hopefully that loyalty will keep him there when we tell him that we have to go help the NCR. But I'm not getting my hopes up. Because he's kind of a Titanic shit. From everything I remember, he's just like, I'm gonna get my cool stuff. Now I'm gonna go kill a bunch of people. And I'm like, not what I got you for. Well, I got you for that, but I want you to kill the right group of people, and he's like, I don't want to.
Welcome, sir or madam.
Yeah, show me what you got for sale, bud. Need ammo. I need 45 auto ammo. We don't need 45 auto plus P. That's nonsense. You know what? Just accept it. Exit. Goodbye. All right, now we're gonna fast travel again because we got to get over here. We got to go into Miguel's pawn shop.